wow. Wow. That's all a brother can say. Wow. I said it all along, and y'all remember. Despite all the injuries, which obviously you hate to see in the playoffs themselves were fantastic. Competitive, filled with drama, filled with doubt, filled with questions, filled with young players emerging as stars. And then the NBA Finals closed it out in the right way. It was a tremendous series. And congratulations to the Milwaukee Bucks and Giannis Antetokounmpo. Giannis was phenomenal. To be able to play the best game of your life in the biggest game of your life is ridiculous. It's unbelievable. To be able to hit the free throws, to basically conquer your weakness, your biggest fear, your biggest challenge in the moment of truth. Phenomenal. And so you got to give this dude his props. He did it the old-fashioned way, not to disparage any other way of winning it. But he stuck with his team. He went through the heartbreak like Isaiah Thomas did in Detroit, like Michael Jordan did in Chicago, like Julius Erving did in Philadelphia, like Dirk Nowitzki did in Dallas. Went through the heartbreak when it looked like at times you're not winning it. You're not gonna win it. And he persevered and delivered. What a performance. We've seen some fantastic closeout games in NBA history. Shaquille O'Neal had a bunch of them in the three-peat with Kobe. Michael Jordan obviously has some phenomenal ones, none bigger than the one in Utah with the jumper, the iconic jumper at the end. LeBron James has some phenomenal ones, triple doubles in closeout games. But in the NBA Finals, it's hard to find a game in a closeout game better than what Giannis did. I probably would have to go back to Magic Johnson as a rookie. 42 points, 15 rebounds, 7 assists against Dr. J and the Philadelphia 76ers when the MVP that year, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, is injured in Game 6. And don't play Game 6. And Magic stepped up. But, and I've often said, and I still will say, that was the most incredible individual performance in NBA history just because Magic was a rookie, a 20-year-old rookie. And can you imagine if a rookie did that now? I mean, my goodness, it'd be ridiculous. So I give Magic that. But Magic also got 37 points and 10 rebounds from his Hall of Fame teammate Jamal Wilkes in that game. My point is this. Giannis, with all due respect to the rest of the Bucks, Chris Middleton hit the big shot at the end of the game, or a big shot at the end of the game. Jrue Holiday played phenomenal defense once again on Devin Booker. All right. But it was largely, as much as it can get in the NBA, because obviously you always have some degree of help, but it was largely a one-man show. I mean, because the only Bucks player outside of Giannis who had offensively his typical game or better was Bobby Portis. Brook Lopez was okay, but he only scored 10 points. But Chris Middleton didn't have his typical offensive game. Not even his average one. Jrue Holiday shot 4 for 19. So Giannis carried them offensively and defensively, despite Jrue playing great D. But Giannis obviously protected the rim. Guarded everybody from Chris Paul to Devin Booker to DeAndre Ayton. Had DeAndre Ayton, and I've really grown to love Ayton during these playoffs, but he rocked DeAndre Ayton's world last night. Ayton wasn't there, wasn't ready. All right. And Giannis, I mean, he didn't get the help that a Magic got in 1980. So I got to look at this as perhaps the greatest closeout game we've seen. I mean, this was ridiculous. And here's the thing. And I've been critical, as many have, of Giannis's flaws. Shooting too many jumpers when he can't shoot jumpers well. Running the point or a point forward and being more perimeter than he needs to be. He's got those perimeter abilities. And I think in this series, these finals, he found the right mix. He really was dominant inside on both sides of the floor. And then the times when he was on the perimeter, he made the right reads, made the right passes, made the right plays. If he plays this way going forward, where he's not putting his weaknesses on display and being the point forward, he doesn't need to be a point forward because Drew Holiday can handle the rock and run the offense. At times, yes, because he's got that ability, because it's a different look, because we're going to mix it up. Yes, you can have the ball in Giannis' hands, especially in transition. I love him with the ball in his hands in transition because he'll Euro step and jam on you. But if he plays in the half court like this going forward, watch out. Watch out. Because if that's the case, then I don't care if the dude can't shoot threes. He did hit a three last night, by the way. But still, if he's going to dominate like that inside, then I don't care if he can't shoot threes. Shaq wasn't shooting threes. Kareem wasn't shooting threes or even long jumpers. Nobody's stopping this cat in the paint, and he's going to get there in different ways. He's going to flash. He's going to cut. He's going to pick and roll. He's going to get there Euro step in transition. At times, he'll post. He'll be unstoppable. And you know with his work ethic, he's going to continue to work on the J. And I don't mind him taking some. Keep the defense honest. But as he continues to work on it, and if that jumper, that mid-range shot gets adequate. I was talking to a GM last night from an Eastern Conference team, or yesterday before the game. And he said, it's scary. This is before the game. He said, because I think now Giannis has figured it out. He said, just like Michael figured it out. Remember, Michael was shooting all the time, not really getting his teammates as involved. Then he figured it out. Let me get them involved. Scored just a tad less. He's still giving you 30 plus. And then he started winning championships. Like LeBron figured it out finally in Miami and then started winning championships. He said, I think he's figured it out. And he was talking about exactly what I'm saying. If this is going to be the Giannis going forward, watch out. I'm not predicting a dynasty because I think Brooklyn, if they're healthy, that's an if. But if Brooklyn's healthy next year, they're going to be, they're going to be the team to beat. But we could be on the verge of something special. If Giannis plays this way, and I'm not even talking about the numbers. I'm not talking about 40, 50. I'm just talking about the way he plays, the style, inside, dominating the paint. If that's the bulk of his game, rather than the perimeter being the bulk of his game, if he's going to do that, and then if he's going to win multiple championships without a second superstar, Chris Middleton, I'm going to give him star. Without a second superstar. Because I'm just saying, it was great. Happy for Giannis, man. The dude is so humble. The dude is so transparent. I'm happy for him, man. What a finals. What a finals.
For the best stories, easy to find scores, and comprehensive team pages, plus access to every live Fox Sports game and exclusive bonus cameras, download the all-new Fox Sports app now.